This is Gary Markle with Perspectives on Performance Management. The question for this segment is, do performance evaluations really protect our company from our own employees? The answer, of course, is no. Here's the thing. I told you before that one of the two primary reasons big companies do performance evaluations and little companies inherit them is to protect themselves against their own employees. And the feeling is that if I put something in the file about the employee, then if I'm ever in a head-to-head against them, that somehow I'll go to the file and the file will protect me. Now, I'd like you to think based on your experience, if that's the case. If there are lawyers out there, I'd love for you to check back on your long history of association with with legal issues with employees. And if you're an HR person or a manager who's had some experience, I want you to answer the same question. More often than not, when an employee takes you to court, who's most likely to introduce into evidence first your performance evaluations? The company or the employee? The answer is the employee. I've asked that question to thousands of lawyers. In fact, one of our largest clients is a law firm that the head of which is running for state attorney general. I've spoken to thousands of lawyers, and they all say the same thing to that question. More often than not, my experience is it's the employee who uses the documents against us. Now, wait a second. 30 seconds ago, you told me that this is something I need to do to protect myself. Now you're telling me it's more likely to be used against me? How do you sleep nights? Well, lawyers have two theories that allow them to sleep nights without any kind of major sedative. Theory number one, spineless managers. If your managers would buck up and tell the truth about the poor performance we're getting from some of these people, then we wouldn't be having a problem. But for 7 years, they tell somebody, well, you meet expectations, when they really mean you're a lousy failure. You see, when they find themselves at court, what they're saying is, well, at Lake Wobegon Incorporated, all the employees are above average. Therefore, to be average at Lake Wobegon Incorporated is really below average. And about then, you look over at a jury of your peers, and they're all shaking their head. And that's the time most people just want to go home. The second theory that allows lawyers to sleep nights with regard to performance evaluations is this. Your HR people can't train. If your HR people could train, then your managers would buck up, tell the truth, and you wouldn't be having these problems. Either way, not a legal issue. They feel totally exonerated. If this is the case, however, how come everybody has spineless managers and everybody has HR people who can't train? If this were the bird flu, we'd all be dead.